this, it's born like this, immaculate conception.
All right, I'm here back with a different type of video. Basically gonna be showcasing some moves that, in my opinion, I think it's very like mainstream at this point. These moves are complete fucking garbage, and there's no way in hell that you can actually like use them usefully without just like, I mean, if you want to use them for aesthetics or just like to be different, then yeah, but like as in combat use or even PvE use, there is really no use for them. So we're gonna be talking about there's some more moves too, but I don't have them equipped because you can only equip 4 moves. But I'm gonna start with this one, Tail Slicer. This is the most like famous one out of all of them. How it's basically just like garbage. Death Slicer. You can't bring it back like Death Slicer at all. But the thing is, Tail Slicer, it can stretch across the map. Like it has a long range to it. And I believe the step back on the move gives you invincibility frames. I'm not 100% sure on that. But the thing about it is, it's not useful at all, simply because the shit that you can do with that, you can do with Death Slicer or Destructo Disc. Tail Slicer either needs to do more damage or be a stun. Since it can hit across the map, you can stun from across the map. Alright, they can either make it like that, and since it does barely any damage, it can trade off. And it's unblockable as well, but it don't have any tracking, you know, so you gotta actually, like, if you run into it, you just run into it, you know. So yeah, they either need to increase the stun on it to where you can combo from like anywhere once you hit it from across the map, since it do no damage, or they need to increase the damage and keep it the same to where it doesn't stun you for that long. So they need to do either one of the two things, because Tail Slicer is completely useless. Another move, Goggle Gum. This is a move that used to be OP. I didn't really have any complaints about it. It's just the fact that what you could do afterwards, like Goggle Gum into Dragon Flash Bullet, Soul Punisher, Special Beam, Final Kamehameha, they could have resolved that problem simply with increasing the defense while you're in Goggle Gum, so that way you barely take any damage. But instead, they reduced the time on it, and it is completely useless. You can't do anything, like any combo that you plan to do with Goggle Gum, you can really just do with the triangle circle kick. Like if you're trying to Goggle Gum rise to action, you can just triangle circle them, like knock them away for all that. You can't even do like simple charge key wave stuff before they get out of it. And if you stamina break them and then do it, I guess it's some sort useful, but it's really not useful in a sense. Like it's not useful at all in that sense, because you can really do whatever you want once you stamina break them. So Goggle Gum would just be an addition. Just it don't even make the combo look flashy. That's the thing. So it's not even useful in that sense. They could make it, however, if you stamina break somebody and use Goggle Gum, it stuns them for as long as it used to. So you can do whatever. That would be reasonable. That would be perfectly fine, because you're stamina broken at that point, so it won't make a difference, you know. So like, not even now, like if you get stamina broken and somebody got times 100 Big Bang, you gonna die. All right, but like it's with this, it just gives more options to kill off your opponent. Menacing Flare, this move is complete fucking garbage. Like it only does 1.3k damage. Like that 1.3k. I think Tail Slicer does more. All right, so I know the move. If it doesn't hit, it comes back behind you and kicks you, but even that's not useful, because both of those are easily counterable. And even if you hit somebody with the Ki Blast, it does no damage. So I guess you can use it for aesthetic or combo or flashy looking purposes. It does look a little flashy, but they need to just buff the damage on it, the kick and the Ki Blast, because I know what they do the same damage, but it's just if you miss the Ki Blast, you'll get kicked behind the head. Drainfield, I don't know how to feel about this move. This move is completely useless. Same thing for Spirit Boost. But see, the thing is with this move, the odds of somebody shooting a stray Kamehameha at you are like 1 in a million, because like you have to fight a really bad person in order for them to do that. Because like, and even if you can really just move around it, you don't have to absorb it. Like there's a plethora of ways you can get ki instead of just absorbing something. It's not even useful. They should make it to where like the odds of somebody hitting you with a ki move in general that's not in a combo is very odd. I mean, you can use it to absorb like ill rains or super ghost kamikazes or whatever, but even then you can still deal with those moves a different ways. And I don't even know if it can absorb super ghost kamikaze and moves like that. So yeah, Spirit Boost, it can work against ki stuns. It's just that you won't be able to punish the opponent if you cancel out their ki stun with Spirit Boost. You're basically just canceling it out. Like you don't get hit with a ki stun and he doesn't he isn't able to continue the combo. Like it cancels each other out. It's like it equalizes it. It's not to where like if you spear boost the key stun or shit, you able to like go back at him and punish him for it. Nah, it don't work like that. Unfortunately, they need to change it in a sense. Volleyball fist. This used to be one of my favorite moves to use, but unfortunately, it would never hit online. But now they made it sort of able to hit online, but now if you miss the second hit, it's glitched. So they basically made the move worse. I'd have preferred how they had it before, because the odds of the second hit is already low, and if it doesn't hit, you just get glitched and stand in one place. I mentioned this in my update video. Like it's pretty. It pretty sucks because this used to be one of my favorite moves, so it's only useful offline now in a sense, unless you got like picture perfect connection with somebody, and that's already rare as is. Super God Shock Flash is one of my favorite moves personally since Xenoverse 1. It looked really nice, and it just looks so nice. Thing about it is it does a set amount of damage no matter how much you have in strike. So I personally think you should be able to combo afterwards. Basically, once you activate the move, it's unevadable at that point. Once it gets triggered and you're in it, you caught in the animation, it's unevadable, you can't escape, but it's only like 1,000 damage. So personally, with that, I think it should be used as a combo starter to where you can combo afterwards. I mean, they did it with Pressure Sign, they should be able to do it with Super God Shock Flash, just to increase the recovery frames on it. Shine Shot, this is another move. In Xeno 1, this move was arguably, not even arguably, it was pretty overused simply because people used it to escape. They had a plethora of invincibility frames on it. There were so many reasons to use it. But the thing with Shine Shot now is with the mechanics on how it works, it's slower now and you can get caught in the middle of the move, something you couldn't do in Xenoverse 1. So what they either need to do is increase the damage or increase the speed that you shoot the Key Blast, so that way it can actually be used to evade, and it wouldn't be even close to what it was in Xenoverse 1, because it's easy to perfect block, way easier to perfect block, and there's a consequence for it now, because you'll guaranteeingly lose a bar of stamina once it does get perfect blocked. The opponent will, that is, and then you can combo right after it, right after you perfect block them, or you can just step vanish over it and then the combo. So there's a plethora of ways to get around Shine Shot now. It's just that I wish they would make it something different, so that way I wouldn't have to use Faint Shot all the time. I want to use similar move. Another move, these two moves, and this goes with Secret Poison as well. Any poison move really. Innocence Bullet does not do enough damage over time. They need to increase the damage over time Innocence Bullet does, so that way it can add a more strategic strategy in there. I know I like using status effects, but I made a video before about status effects and how it should be different, how it could change up the game, and I love status effects. I love those type of things because the damage over time, it adds more like strategy and tactics into the game, you know. So like if they could just add in like Innocence Bullet to where it does more damage over time, or another move similar to it, make it 2 bars of key if you fucking want. I don't really care. I don't even care. Make Secret Poison 5 bars of key. I'll still use it as long as they increase the damage over time. I would not have a problem with that. It's just that right now it's really useless. It's only useful in expert missions, and I think they patched that or something. I haven't done an expert mission. No, not expert mission. Raid mission. I haven't done a raid mission in like forever, so I wouldn't know how that is. I'm not a PvE sort of person. So yeah, and another move, the other move is Innocence Cannon. Innocence Cannon, this move in Xenoverse 1, it was good. Keyword was, it kept your opponent away for long enough to do a Giant Storm or Assault Rain or anything similar to that. And now in Xenoverse 2, it doesn't do that. I mean, you can do it at the top of the map, but I don't think you'll be able to hit them with any ultimate. I think they're invulnerable until the move, they get out the move. And as soon as they're able to get out the move, they're able to instantly recover, something you couldn't do in Xenoverse 1. So I think they need to change it back, to be honest. And it does decent damage as well, but it's not really good for setups anymore. You can do certain setups with it, but not the ones like you could. They just need to buff it a little. This move here, this move is arguably, I'd put this move worse as like the worst move in the game. It's worse than Tail Slicer. This move, I don't see no reason to use it. The shit that you can do with Burst Reflection, you can really do with Dodan Ray. It doesn't do any damage. I think they should increase the damage on it. It's only useful on Nova Shinron, but basically Burst Reflection, I don't find it good. Deploys a lens shaped barrier and unleashes powerful keyway. It sounds like a generic move, just from the description alone. So yeah, I think this move needs a slight buff as well. Another move, paralysis. This move is completely useless. I know that there's barely any strike super ultimates in the game now, but this move is like, why even be a strike super? Because like, as soon as you stamina break, you have to try to get paralysis off. That's how long it takes to get off. And you can be like, oh, I'll do it right before they get that stamina back. Nah, once you paralyze them, they're able to evade. It's just that once you hit them with the ice, they can't escape. But if you're a strike super character, there's really no reason to like necessarily use it. In a sense, it barely does any damage in the first place. So all the damage that you could have did while preparing your paralysis, it just overwhelms it. So there's no reason to use paralysis. They need to increase the startup time on it to where like well, not increase, I'd say decrease, whatever, however you want to call it. Not quite sure how to word it, but bottom line is the move should be a lot faster to activate. Right now it takes I think it takes like 10 to 8 seconds to actually get the full move off, which is really ridiculous. And I don't know necessarily how to feel about energy zone, but I guess it's useful in 2v2s and 3v3s, but in 1v1s you got to do certain setups with it, and I'm not quite sure if it's worth it because it only refills like half of your health bar, and that's if it doesn't go off a percentage thing. But yeah, that's my video for today. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Just wanted to go over some moves that I feel like need to be buffed, not really nerfed or anything. I might do what moves need to be sort of nerfed or something. Expect perfect shot on there for fucking sure, because I know 6.9k damage for 1 bar key is absolutely unnecessary. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts were, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.